patience with him.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Outside on the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Sabonis is out there with Achua. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. And for New York, you've got Josh Hart. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward spot. These teams are getting a double dose of each other, GA. How do you see these games playing out?
Well, oftentimes the team that wins the first one drops the second. I don't know why, but it seems that's the case more often than not.
Pass to Bridges. Towns in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. Westbrook scanning the floor. And here's Levine. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. And the 3 off target. So for New York, their last game, a win against the 76ers. Towns kicks to Brunson. Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
Pass to Achua. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Sabonis' screen on Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Towns with the defensive effort.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Hart. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Outside Westbrook. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Now here's Brunson. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game. Hart, no good.
A little disjointed to start this game, missing 3 of their first 4 shots already.
Sabonis, high post. Towns on him. Sabonis, the pass to DeRozan. Levine inside the three-point line. The offensive rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Brunson against Westbrook. Here's Anunoby. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You've got to do way more than that to throw OG off. I mean, he relishes working against contact.
So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. We talked about Domantas Sabonis, specifically what makes him so hard to guard. Coach told me his basketball IQ and just the way he sees the floor. He just seems to know where to be at all times. And defensively, that's difficult to match up against. They'll need to find a way to contain Sabonis here in this one. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now Sabonis. After Jalen Brunson missed it on that last three-pointer. Achua kicks to DeRozan. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Westbrook against Brunson. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Tough as they come. Sometimes it looks like Brunson prefers finishing through contact.
Outside DeRozan. And the three ball is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
New York has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. The Kings have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Fires for three. DeRozan can't get that one to fall. The Knicks with the lead. Towns the pass to Brunson. Now here's Bridges. To Brunson. Inside Towns. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's Brunson missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Up top, Achua. Brunson covering. Westbrook finds Achua. In the corner, it's Levine. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Knicks have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. To the paint. Here's Hart. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You really see Hart's athleticism inside. I mean, he can bounce, he can twist and turn, really good body control. Whatever it takes to score, he usually can make it happen.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Sacramento.
One shot.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Now here's Levine. Nothing on the board.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Hart kicks to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connecticut camp. Brought to you by AT&T. Here's Schroeder. He had 15 points last outing. On the wing, Levine. Lets it go. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
The Knicks leading by 4. Brunson the pass to Hart. Right side Towns. Over Sabonis. And that one's good. Towns has got 6 points. And for Sacramento, they're shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. DeRozan finds Achua. Back to DeRozan. Outside, Levine. The 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. He has 5.
Levine has a really good knack for when to fire off the catch. Absolutely dangerous offensive player.
Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Here's Levine after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Levine dishes to Schroeder. There's a screen by Achua. And it's Schroeder missing. The Knicks leading by 5. Hart kicks to Brunson. Pass to Towns. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
The free throw drops for Towns. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. And Towns drops them both.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from his charity stripe. You love to see that.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Clarkson, he's checked in for New York. And a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. Taking a look at New York. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference.
Well, I think for New York,
this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Showing you he can score off the ball. Dennis Schroeder has improved his shot since joining the league.
Clarkson outside. Back to Brunson. Bridges, no one around him. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 7.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
DeRozan for 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now, here is Robinson. He averages about 5 points a game. Clarkson for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Achua's got his 4th rebound in this one. Monk outside. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Sabonis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
One of the attributes Sabonis has is he's excellent at drawing fouls. I mean, even when the contact happens, he doesn't let it affect his shot.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis, they're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
Now, here's Clarkson. Still yet to score.
Excellent recognition on the pick and roll. Clarkson lays it off to his teammate for the score.
To the left wing. Floats it up for Monk. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Pass to Shamet. Right wing. Abu Saleh kicks to Clarkson.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Mitchell Robinson. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Free throw good. Clarkson.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
The Knicks making a switch here. Diawara's checked in. Then for the Kings, Sharch comes in for Achua. And Zach LaVine subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. And both free throws good for Clarkson.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Now here's Schroeder. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Clarkson. Sharch grabs the board. The Kings trail by 6. In the corner, it's Monk for 3. Sinks the triple. Monk's got 5 now.
You've got to get out on Monk now. He shoots a high percentage from outside the arc, and the form, perfect.
McBride passes to Clarkson. Outside Robinson. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Kings. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Here's McBride after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Shamet the pass to McBride. Sacramento grabs the miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Schroeder. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Clarkson outside. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first free from the floor. Here's LaVine. Launches a 3. That shot misses. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Monk. Then it's Zach LaVine. It's Clifford at the power forward. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Malik Monk is a key player for the Kings. He said, coming to the organization, I felt like I could bring an energy that Zach had been waiting for. And it's a comfortable fit. Coming here slows everything down. I can just focus on my craft at hand, and it's been working for me. Back to you guys.
He's played great for him. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And Sacramento has possession, following the score by New York. Here's Schroeder. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 3. Clarkson passes to McBride. New York moving the ball around. Towns down low. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia.
Towns can carry your offense in a way most guys can't. We've seen this movie before.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Clifford. Here's Schroeder. Connects from three-point range. Schroeder's got 8.
This is where Schroeder has really improved over the years, hitting the 3 with some consistency.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Pass to McBride. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. McBride's got himself on the board with 3 there. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The Knicks making a switch here. Kolic's checked in, and a change for the Kings. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's McBride. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game. Towns sets the pick for Clarkson. Outside, Towns. For the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Towns has got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Here they are. Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Zach LaVine. Averaging about 19 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Outside Westbrook. Monk outside. Back to Westbrook. And the layup is good.
Such a creative player. Westbrook doesn't mind getting a little fancy with it and trying to carve out some room for himself there.
Outside Robinson. Left side, Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. 19 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And the lead should be safe. They can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Now here's LaVine. He's got 7. Drills it from outside.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
The Knicks leading by 5. Pass to Towns. Robinson kicks to Clarkson. Six to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Fighting his way inside. Clarkson shows good body control.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the King. There's the screen. Robinson with the block. Clarkson against LaVine. Pass to Kolek. Back to Clarkson. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's LaVine. 10 points for him. Here's Clifford. The rebound by McBride. Knicks have gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. So, Clark, when you talk about Deuce McBride, how would you best describe his game?
An energizing presence. I mean, he brings great energy at both ends of the floor. He can knock down threes, plays with a real pace and fearlessness that injects energy into his team when he's on the floor. He's a great guy to have out there because he can really produce points in short stints of playing time.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. These players have been vacuums on the boards recently, leading the league in rebounding the past month. Karl Anthony Towns, 4th.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
And so it's New York with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. The 10-footer. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Towns has got 11 points in the quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pistons in Detroit.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Brunson with it. He's covered by Westbrook. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
The Knicks have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Some changes for Sacramento. Ellis is checked in for Zach LaVine. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Malik Monk.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
You talk about a high motor, mental tenacity and toughness. Brunson wears defenses down, even when they throw different people at him.
Now here's Schroeder. 8 points for him. Right side Sabonis. And that one is good. Sabonis has got 5 now.
Boy, a big body Sabonis might have range, but put him inside and let him eat.
Ellis outside. Outside Westbrook. Here's Schroeder. Oh, good on the triple.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Here's Towns. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's coming off a 16-point game against Detroit. Sabonis' screen on Hart. On its way from DeRozan for 2. And that's good for 2. 5 points in the game.
Boy, this is a shot DeRozan can make, and I like the fact that he knows his strengths on offense and plays to his strengths.
Pass to Towns. New York again turning it over. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for DeMar DeRozan.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
Monk's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Robinson's checked in for time. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Take a look at the Kings. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference.
Yeah, you know, for the Kings, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
Sabonis finds Westbrook. Now Ellis. Left side, Sabonis. Just 4 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
That one is off.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
Good on the second free throw.
And with multiple rebounding titles, Domantas Sabonis is a guy you expect to put a double-double up most nights. That is so valuable for this team.
Now, here's Bridges. 9-point game his last outing. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. The Kings trail by 7. Inside, DeRozan. Banked in off the glass. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter.
DeRozan's excellent footwork makes him dangerous inside. Defenses have to recognize that.
Bridges with it. Picked up by Ellis. A 3-ball. Bridges misses. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Monk outside. Sabonis, high post. Robinson on him. Sabonis inside. Guarded by Robinson. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Sabonis.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Brunson sets a screen for Bridges. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bridges got 6 points.
Bridges showing you the range right there.
Ellis outside. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. Over Robinson. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 6. Anunoby in the corner. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Sacramento's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. DeRozan a screen from deep. Ellis. Knicks with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
There's Sabonis. The Knicks making the shot. Pass to Westbrook. Over Brunson. And just miss after miss right now.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now Westbrook, after Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer. Monk, the pass to DeRozan. And that one, good. DeRozan's got 6 points in the quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Anunoby. And here's Brunson outside. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bounce pass from Westbrook. On the wing, DeRozan. Defended by Hart. Over Hart. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from DeMar DeRozan.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Brunson outside. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 10. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Over Hart. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
The defense has no answer for him right now.
Nothing's working. He's just piling up point after point.
And so it's New York in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
All right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Great to see you. And speaking of great, see what I did there? Karl Anthony Towns had an incredible first half. Okay, everybody, let's talk about this. Here's a player who's hotter than the sun right now. How's he doing it?
Just one of those streaks, Ernie, tough to guard. Early tonight, I was shooting paper buckets. 6 in a row. Right over Shaq.
Nope, doesn't count. I was reading notes. I didn't see the first 5. You can't count those as guarded, kitty.
So wait, we aren't going to talk about our featured player? I prepped for this, guys. I did research. Oh well. Thanks anyway, Jet. Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the New York Knicks.
Man, Cat can stretch that floor. Punishing inside, but he can shoot from anywhere. He is a special talent.
Special is right. One of the smoothest big men you'll find. Great touch. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
The Kings trail by 8. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now, here's DeRozan. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now Achua, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last 3-pointer. DeRozan surveying the D. Shoots over Anunoby. No good off the front iron. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They've held a 12-point lead early. And if you're just joining us, we play it over a minute here in the third. That one goes. Counted.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And so here's Sacramento. They trail by 11. Westbrook dishes to DeRozan. Sabonis' screen on Anunoby. Down low. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 8. Over Westbrook. And that one's good. Brunson's got 10 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's DeRozan. He's got 13. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by New York.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Hart finds Brunson. Back to Hart. There's the triple. And Westbrook pulls it down.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. The Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Back to you, Kevin.
Tremendous support. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
You could feel and see that one coming from a mile away. Brunson returning the fire quickly.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. Averaging about 22 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Outside, LaVine. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Achua with it. Still scoreless. DeRozan inside. He's guarded by Anunoby. And the basket by DeRozan.
We've seen this a bunch of times. DeMar having a huge night, and the defense has no answer.
And here's Brunson outside. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
DeRozan against Anunoby. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Sacramento shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
They haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And the free throw, no good.
DeRozan has that old school game, a throwback wing. He's not just a three-point chucker, and that makes him a different kind of matchup.
Now, here's Anunoby. 5 points in the game. LaVine finds DeRozan. Back to LaVine. Sabonis' screen on Bridges. LaVine gets the bucket.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. LaVine can do a lot of damage from deep.
And here's Brunson. He's got 16. LaVine with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Sabonis. Left side, DeRozan. Outside, Westbrook. Fires the 3. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 6 assists now in the game. Hart outside. 3-pointer. New York, no good that time either. And it's Sacramento's ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Achua, no good. The Knicks leading by 4. Towns, the pass to Hart. The kick out to Anunoby. Jacks up a 3. And Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Sabonis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now just a 2-point New York lead. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Here's Towns. And then Karl-Anthony Towns with the jam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Kings.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. The Kings trail by 4. Outside DeRozan. There's a screen by Achua. From outside, off the mark.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Brunson with a clean look. There it is. Brunson with the deep shot.
When your mechanics are as strong as Brunson's, there's nothing to think about. Just shoot the ball.
DeRozan with a screen for Westbrook. Towns against Sabonis. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Now, here's Anunoby. He has 5. Pass to Hart. Brunson, left side, over Westbrook, and again it's New York.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Outside, Levine. Outside, DeRozan. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. Anunoby outside. Bridges kicks to Hart. From past the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA. And when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Now DeRozan. 19 points in the game. From about 19 feet, and the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 21. Towns with the bucket.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
The Kings trail by 10. Westbrook passes to Levine. Outside DeRozan. Westbrook with a screen for DeRozan. Pass to Westbrook. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Now, here's DeRozan. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. DeRozan's got 21 in the game.
DeRozan showing no panic whatsoever. Shot clock almost down, but nothing but cool head and composure from him.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And now let's bring you the list of the top 3-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. The Kings in 3rd.
These guys have been spacing the floor, spreading out the defense, and getting the 3-point shots they want, as opposed to settling for bad ones.
Here's Clarkson. He has 6. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Tell you what, I can't think of a more menacing lob threat than Robinson. He's big, he's got nice bounce, and he's physical. An ideal finisher on that play.
Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob.
At 40, shot's good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Pass to DeRozan. Baseline jumper. And the Kings check on 2 more.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
The Knicks leading by 10. To the middle. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Robinson loves to hammer it down whenever he gets the chance, and with force.
Outside, Levine. Now here's DeRozan. Not a lot of room. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
59 seconds left to play here in the third. Monk against Clarkson. DeRozan with the rebound.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
DeRozan is deceptive in his height and quickness, so they can make him hard to guard, especially from this area.
Sacramento shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
It's pretty clear that DeMar DeRozan is an outstanding athlete. He can outrun you, he might outwork you, and he's able to be everywhere on the floor, and he does it with kind of unique grace and finesse.
Both free throws good from DeRozan.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Clarkson outside. Over Monk. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Now, here's DeRozan. And it's good. Hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The official.
The previous play is under review.
Right before we go to the fourth.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, peak the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Knicks out front, up 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. They've got Monk. He's out there with Russell Westbrook. Sabonis is out there with Ellis. It's Clifford at the foresight.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays down.
Now, here's Westbrook. Over in the corner, Ellis. Sabonis kicks to Ellis. Monk outside. 3-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to McBride. And again, New York with the triple.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Now, here's Monk. Sabonis' screen on Clarkson. Monk, no one around him, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
Boy, one of the things that stands out with Domantas Sabonis, this guy is high energy all the time. He's a relentless glass eater.
Out to the right wing. Right side Towns. Back to McBride. Over Westbrook. And there's another one for the Knicks. The Kings trail by 11. Outside Westbrook. Sabonis against Robinson. Sabonis kicks to Westbrook. Clock at 4. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Sabonis has got 3 assists in the game. Towns a screen on Westbrook. Here's McBride. He's covered by Westbrook. Towns the screen. And again, New York with the triple.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Outside Westbrook. Puts the move on. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Monk for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Shamet. Now McBride. New York moving it around. And here is Shamet. And again, it's a New York 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
To the paint. Stolen by Robinson. Clarkson outside. Pass to McBride. Towns a screen on Westbrook. Here's McBride, and again it's New York.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Sacramento. 17-point game. Monk dishes to Westbrook. Driving the lane. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Excellent job that time by Westbrook. Spots a weakness and then burst right to exploit.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise.
For the Knicks, Anunoby, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Bridges comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jordan Clarkson. Achua, he's checked in for the Kings. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Malik Monk. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Brunson. Shoots over Schroeder, and Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got 15 points here in the second half. The Kings trail by 17. Ellis outside. Now, here's Achua. He's guarded by Anunoby. And it's Schroeder in the corner. sinks the three-pointer.
From beyond the arc, Schroeder can be so effective. Defenses need to watch him out there. You can't sleep on him at the three-point line.
Now here's Brunson. Towns high post. Sabonis is there. He gets it in there. Towns has got 34 points.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Bounce pass from Westbrook. Sabonis' screen on Brunson. Here's Schroeder. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Schroeder. 18 points for Sabonis.
No doubt about it. Sabonis is in the zone right now, able to find points left and right.
Towns down low. Sabonis is there. Lays it up off the glass. Towns has got 36.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Bridges outside. Anunoby outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, it's another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Hart, he's checked in for New York. Sacramento making a switch here. The Kings trail by 14. Westbrook with it. Outside DeRozan. In the corner, it's Levine. There's a screen by Achua. Levine's shot is off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Outside DeRozan. Pass to Achua. Westbrook a screen on Hart. DeRozan on the wing. Here's the three. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Bridges for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Pass to Achua. DeRozan against Towns. And here's DeRozan. And he banks in the layup. DeRozan's got 34.
He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
Brunson against Westbrook. From down in the low post, it goes. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Brunson getting loose. He's calling his own number to great effect in this one.
DeRozan on the wing. Up and in on the layup. DeRozan's got 36.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Hits it from three-point range.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And so it's New York with it. The Kings getting the bucket. Hart finds Bridges. Brunson outside. And again, it's a New York 3.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Brunson against Westbrook. Outside DeRozan. Strong move off the glass.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. right at you.
Now here's Brunson. And the basket is good. Brunson's got 30.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Levine looking around. Westbrook with a screen for Levine. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Brunson kicks to Hart. Back to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. From downtown. And Zach Levine pulls it down. Levine's got 4 rebounds in this game. The kick out to Sabonis. DeRozan on the wing. Sabonis' screen on Anunoby. And down it goes.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Towns. Count the basket. Towns has got 38 points.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Knicks.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, he was a man-child menace on the boards, outworking everybody. Boy, that's a tone setter for this team, too.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. That's good from DeRozan. And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened to take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season. I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
Here's DeRozan following the score by New York. And there's the dunk.
DeRozan sizing up the situation and making the right read. That's basketball savvy. We call that hoops sense.
Here's Kolek. He's guarded by Schroeder. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Clarkson drills the three-pointer. And the Knicks lead by 19.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Ellis kicks to DeRozan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, I tell you, DeRozan puts so much pressure on the defense, he practically forces guys to foul him.
At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That misses, so he splits the free throws. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, and as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.